Hey guys, it's Miss Suzanne, and today we're going to talk about division patterns. This is what we did today in class. Okay, so we're going to divide like we normally do, and remember this is a lot like when we multiplied with multiples of 10. Remember, when we multiply, we want to multiply by the non-zero numbers, and then we counted the number of zeros and we put that in our answer. So that is what we're doing with that. But now what we're going to do is we're going to divide. So what I've got to find the basic division fact, which when I have 350 divided by 7, your basic division fact is 35 divided by 7, which is 5. So I put a 5 above there, and there's another 0. And so my answer is 50 because I've brought the 0 up. So to check it, if you said 50 times 7, we should get 350, which if you're looking, that is what our dividend was, so it is correct. Okay? Ooh, sorry, don't do that. Oops. See, there we go. We got it back in there. All right. So moving on. Okay, let's go over here. 28 divided by 4 is the basic division fact. So 28 divided by 4 is 7. But if you remember, we talked about crossing out zeros. I have 1 0 here. And so what that means, if I cross out that 0, what I just did is I divided 40 by 10, and I'm left with 4. So I could do the same thing over here and divide 2,800 by 10, because remember, that's what we're actually doing when we cross out a 0 or 1 0. And so I have 7 and then a 0 left, so my answer is 70. And if I say 70 times 40, we should get 2,800. Okay, so let's go over here. We have 18,000 divided by 600. There's your basic division fact, 18 divided by 6. But 600 has 2 zeros. So if we cross out the 2 zeros, what I'm doing is I'm simplifying it and dividing by 100. So then I can do the same over here. And then my basic division fact, 18 divided by 6 is 3. And then I have this 1 0 left there, so it comes over to my answer. And so my answer is 30. And if you went back to multiply these two numbers, you would get 18,000. Okay, and so we do it the same way if it's presented this way. Okay, there are 2 zeros in 700, and I have 2 zeros in 49,000 that I can cross out. 49 divided by 7 is 7, and I have a 0 left over, so we have 70 is our answer. And again, if I multiplied those two numbers, I should get 49,000. Okay, so you do the same thing when you're trying to find the value of n. So here is our basic division fact. N is going to equal 24 divided by 6 is 4, and then you have 2 zeros left, so it's 400. So why don't you pause the video and see if you can finish the rest. Okay, here I had 45,000 divided by 90. Okay, I underline my basic division fact. I have a 0 in 90 and a 0 in 45,000 that I can cross out, and I'm left with 500. And again, if I multiply 90 and 500, I would get 45,000. So this has to be right. Okay, moving to the next one. 6 and 54. 6 divided by 54 is your basic division fact. So here you had your variable is like 54,000 divided by n equals 60. Well, I don't know what I divided by to get 60, but I know if I divide 54,000 by 60, that will tell me what n is. So n is going to equal, okay, I underline my basic division fact. I can cross out 1 0 in both numbers. 54 divided by 6 is 9, and then there's 2 zeros left, so we get 900. Same thing over here. I don't know what n is, but if I divide 6,300 by 90, I should be able to figure it out. So n equals, I can cross out 1 0 in each, so n would equal 70. And again, multiply 90 times 70, and we should get the same answer, which is 6,300. Okay, you're going to do the same thing when you're comparing. So we're going to have to write less than, greater than, or equal to. So 3,600 divided by 6 would be 600. Here, the basic division factor is 40. All right, 8 divided by 4, or excuse me, 40 divided by 8 is 5. And then there's 2 zeros, so we get 500. So 600 is more than 500, greater than 500. Okay, so press pause and see if you can do the next one. All right, my basic division fact is 45 divided by 9. I see a 0 that I can cross out on each side. So this would be 500. Over here, your basic division fact is 25 divided by 5, which is 5, and there's 3 zeros left, so 500 is less than 5,000. All right, that's all. Hope you have a great afternoon. See you soon. Bye.